Hello, fellow travelers! Whether you're a seasoned explorer or just starting to dream about your next adventure, I'm so glad you're here. I'm Samantha Brown, and today we're setting off to the enchanting island of Bali, one of the world's most sought-after destinations. And we're doing it all on a shoestring budget. Bali is a place that lives in the imagination of travelers everywhere. Its sun-kissed beaches, lush green rice terraces, and ancient temples seem almost too magical to be real. But for many, the idea of actually visiting feels out of reach, too expensive, too far, or just too complicated. I'm here to show you that it's not only possible, but it can be one of the most rewarding trips you'll ever take. I set myself a challenge. Spend one whole week in Bali with just $50 US. That's right, $50 to cover everything. Accommodation, food, transport, and even a few unforgettable activities. It might sound impossible at first, but with a little creativity, a willingness to try new things, and an open mind, you'll be amazed at what you can experience. We'll hunt for cozy guest houses, taste mouth-watering street food for less than $1, and wander through vibrant villages to discover the real Bali, far from the tourist crowds and luxury resorts. This journey isn't just about saving money. It's about traveling smarter, connecting with locals, and making memories that last a lifetime. It's about choosing experiences over expenses and finding joy in the simple moments. By the end of this adventure, I want you to feel empowered and inspired to pack your own bags for Bali, no matter what your budget looks like. You'll see that travel is for everyone. So let's dive in together and see just how far $50 and a whole lot of curiosity can take us on this incredible island. If you love travel tips, real stories, and practical guides for seeing the world, make sure to follow Travel Partner Official for more adventures like this. Are you ready? Let's begin our $50 Bali adventure together. The journey starts right now. Let's make every moment count. Can you really spend a week in Bali on just $50? Let's break it down. That's about $7 a day for everything: bed, food, and fun. Forget fancy resorts and taxis. Embrace local life family-run guest houses, street food, and walking. Careful planning and flexibility are key. I researched budget-friendly areas and learned a few Bahasa Indonesia phrases. My daily budget: $3 for accommodation, $3 for food, and $1 for everything else. Tracking every rupiah became a fun challenge. Finding the best meal for the lowest price or a hidden spot for free. This approach turned my trip into a true adventure, full of surprises and real connections. Yes, it's possible, and it's more rewarding than you might think. Let's see how it works in practice. Accommodation is usually the biggest expense when you're traveling, especially in popular destinations like Bali. It's easy to get caught up in the search for fancy hotels or trendy hostels, but those can quickly eat up your budget and leave you with less to spend on experiences. That's why I made it my mission to find a place that was not only affordable, but also gave me a real sense of the local culture. Instead of scrolling endlessly through booking apps, I hit the streets, asking locals and keeping an eye out for handwritten homestay signs tucked along quiet lanes. In Bali, homestays, rooms in local family compounds, are the answer for travelers who want to stretch their money and experience something authentic. These aren't just places to sleep, they're a window into daily Balinese life. I wandered the outskirts of Ubud, far from the busy tourist center, and discovered a simple, spotless room nestled in a family's garden. The price? Less than $3 a night. Unbelievable, but true. The peace and quiet here was a world away from the crowds. My room was basic. Just a mattress, a fan to keep cool, and a shared bathroom down the hall. But what it lacked in luxury, it made up for in warmth and character. The family welcomed me as if I were an old friend, and the space felt instantly like home. Each morning, the family would greet me with a plate of fresh fruit and a cup of strong Balinese coffee, served with genuine smiles. It was a simple gesture, but it made every day feel special. We didn't speak the same language, but it didn't matter. Laughter, hand gestures, and shared meals bridged any gap. These small moments of connection are what make travel truly memorable. Waking up to the sound of roosters, watching the family make daily offerings, and witnessing their rituals up close gave me a true taste of Balinese life. It's an experience you simply can't get in a hotel. If you want the best deals, skip the online booking sites and ask around in person. Locals know the hidden gems, and you'll often find better prices and friendlier hosts this way. Sure, the facilities are basic, sometimes just a cold shower and a fan, but the cultural immersion and the chance to live alongside a Balinese family are absolutely priceless. This is where budget travel truly shines, in the real, unscripted moments of human connection, laughter, and learning that you'll remember long after your trip is over. Next, let's dive into the world of Balinese food and discover how to eat like a local. With accommodation sorted, my next challenge was food, on just $3 a day. The secret? Warungs, family-run eateries serving delicious, affordable Balinese meals. My go-to nasi campur, a plate of rice with assorted dishes, often under $1. Breakfast was fruit or sweet rice cakes from the market. Dinner, mie goreng or bakso for about $1. Eating at warungs wasn't a sacrifice. It was a culinary adventure. I discovered new flavors, learned food names, and connected with locals over shared meals. For food lovers, warungs are a must, no matter your budget. Want more local food tips? Follow Travel Partner Official. Now let's get around Bali without breaking the bank. Transportation can drain your budget fast, especially in a place as tempting as Bali, where every corner seems to offer a new adventure. But instead of letting costs pile up, I decided to get creative and rethink how I moved around the island. Walking quickly became my main mode of transport. It's completely free, keeps you healthy, and is the best way to truly soak up the vibrant local life. Wandering through bustling markets, quiet backstreets, and lush village lanes, I found hidden temples, friendly faces, and unexpected moments that I would have missed in a car. For longer distances, I rented a bicycle for less than $2 a day. Pedaling past emerald rice paddies and through sleepy villages, I could stop whenever I wanted, whether to snap a photo, chat with a local, or just breathe in the fresh air. Biking gave me the freedom to explore at my own pace without worrying about schedules or fares. Of course, sometimes you need to cover more ground or get somewhere quickly. That's when ride-sharing apps like Gojek or Grab come in handy. They're affordable and reliable, but I use them sparingly. Only when absolutely necessary, like late-night rides or when I was carrying heavy bags. Instead of trying to see the whole island in a rush, I chose to explore one neighborhood or village at a time. This approach not only saved me money on transportation, but also allowed me to connect more deeply with each place. I lingered in local cafes, watched daily life unfold, and felt a sense of belonging that's hard to find when you're always on the move. Slowing down opened my eyes to the details that make Bali special, like artisans carving intricate woodwork, women preparing colorful offerings, and craftsmen weaving baskets in open-air workshops. These ordinary moments became the highlights of my trip. Sometimes the journey itself, like a slow walk down a dusty path lined with rice fields and coconut palms, turns out to be the real adventure. The rhythm of your footsteps lets you notice the sounds, smells, and sights that make Bali unforgettable. By focusing on depth instead of distance, I found that both my wallet and my soul felt fuller. Taking time to meditate in a rice field or journal in a quiet spot brought a sense of peace and gratitude that no expensive tour could match. And the best part? Bali's natural wonders, like waterfalls, jungle rivers, and stunning beaches, are often free to enjoy. Next, I'll show you how to experience these treasures without spending a fortune. Bali's greatest treasures, its beaches, rice paddies, and waterfalls, are often free. I spent days walking Canggu's beaches, watching surfers, and catching legendary sunsets. Rice paddies are everywhere. Skip the famous and pricey ones and explore the countryside for free. Renting a bike, I cycled through endless green fields and watched farmers at work. For waterfalls, ask locals about hidden spots. Many are free or cost just a small donation. The best travel moments, nature sunsets, quiet reflection, cost nothing at all. Let's explore Bali's temples, too. Bali's temples are everywhere, and many are free to enter if you're respectful. Dress modestly, shoulders and knees covered, sarong and sash required. I bought a sarong at a local market for $2, my best investment. Visiting small village temples, I witnessed daily offerings and quiet rituals, far from tourist crowds. These moments gave me a deeper appreciation for Balinese spirituality. You don't need to pay high entrance fees for a meaningful experience, just curiosity and respect. For more respectful travel tips, follow Travel Partner Official. The people you meet make the journey unforgettable. The heart of travel is the people you meet. On a tight budget, you naturally connect with locals, sharing meals, stories, and daily life. My homestay family welcomed me into their world, from preparing offerings to evening chats. I met fellow travelers at warungs and guest houses, swapping tips and stories. These connections, brief friendships, shared adventures, became the highlight of my trip. The kindness and camaraderie among budget travelers is real. My advice: be open, smile, and start conversations. The world is full of kindness if you reach out. This is the true currency of travel, human connection. Ready to start your own $50 Bali adventure? 11. My week in Bali cost just under $50, but the experiences were priceless. A small budget led to a bigger, more authentic adventure. You don't need a fortune to travel, just courage, curiosity, and a smart plan. Stay in homestays, eat at warungs, walk, and embrace the free beauty around you. Travel is about the richness of your experiences, not your expenses. Start planning your own adventure, Bali or beyond. For more tips and inspiration, follow Travel Partner Official. Until next time, travel smart, travel kind, and never stop exploring.